I'm back! And this time I fucking feel like it. So we first arrived. All that jazz. Sea wave. I don't get it. Yes, he had a tie. I'm assuming that's what goes there. Well, let's fill everything out else first. Act 2. She was there because she has a gray eye, apparently. Stopped him. Oh, her. Dead in the tracks. Put on body. Oh my goodness, I'm getting lost. But we find body. Exploded body, of course that goes there. I'd want to recheck everything first. Put mask on. See noticed. See try to stop. Dead body was taken out. That's the same fucking picture. Junko very much impaled. And last but not least, we're checking if it's still recording, because that's my favorite part. Okay, we're still recording. Good. Reenactment time.
Here is you.
Killer is. That's just it.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Took body
Her
out.
body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and friend Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum.
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Knife. What? Ah, fine. Was this it? I want to see what else it could have been. Fine.
You!
Gobble 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 gobble. Stabby. There we go.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same.
Kind of reminds you of the one with the Milfy and the Robo Justice.
She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Oh.
The real Junko Enoshima.
Let's go.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
Go through the elevator?
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
She'd obviously abandoned the controls and it's coming.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Yeah, we still need to find out what happened to the school. Smoke in the bedazzle. Junko. Ultimate despair.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
God damn it, I have no way to replicate that voice. Also, you sound like Bakia, but
You
worse.
swear your fealty to us. We will reward you with half of the entire world.
What?
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Nah, thanks.
Oh, did you think I was... It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Oh my god, your voice is annoying.
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Well, I hate chihuahuas.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. So I've seen it too somewhere. I don't get it. Before arriving at school... Oh yeah, well that's the case since before I got to the school.
I got it!
You said it out right.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far.
You
huh?
sound more monotone than my voices I give these characters.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like this doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Oh, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edit the hell and back. You have, like, computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro.
Why do you sound so boring?
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
The ultimate boring ass person.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
God damn, I finally found someone more annoying than Toko.
Not even if they're twins.
Not even trying.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Thank you.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Finally, I can stand her.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
God damn.
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family. Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
Fair enough, that is exactly what she
Being
was.
the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
With no fanfare.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
Why do you have glasses?
Can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Ah, fair enough, when I'm bored I also kill off random family members.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring.
I'm sure Mufi would love this.
I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
What? This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Never trust sisters.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations.
Oh.
No, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
God damn it.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
So you're just an emo?
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
That's a joke.
We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
I have nothing against emotional people. It's a joke. You're saying that?
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all.
God damn
We
it.
were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited. Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands.
Oh, what do you have mushrooms?
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
At least be consistent. Monokuma was cool.
Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
Super jealous. My ultimate SNES game.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
Hey, Genocide Jill versus Junko. It's gonna be like Alien versus Predator.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic.
Hopelessly fucking boring.
I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Are we actually clones?
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
We could beat her to death right here. Just throwing that out there.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Just kill her. She's a model. We have a swimmer and a detective and some average people. We can probably overpower her.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
And then beat you to death.
And then we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Cloning. I think it's cloning.
Group pictures were taken? And those interviews? It must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exam.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Think back to what Monokuma's told us. The memories that was, that were stolen from us and what they must be related to. Fucking founding. Yeah, shut up. That was Sliver of Health. The class trial, the motives Monokuma came up with.
I got it!
Hey, it worked.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
You're making me sleepy, and not just because I've stayed up all night drinking coffee. Be right back. I'm gonna take a long nap. God damn, I thought someone be so boring. Just twisting my ankle. They're coming home late today, so we have time. Okay, I'm back. Checking the mix, so we're still recording. I'm certain we've gone over 30 minutes at this point. No, only 22, but a lot of that is just me being gone. Oh my goodness, I'm tired.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
Why do you bore me to sleep? I've had a gallon of coffee. And I never really ever drink coffee. This is like the 4th time I've ever drunk coffee, so it's not like it's worn off on me.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Money, family, stuff.
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Personal loss. Was her and her friends had a dream they all shared. Human connections. Oh my god, I sound as boring as you.
Behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Human connections. Oh my god. I fall asleep right here.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
Made a thumbnail about them being the Emoji Movie.
Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
I didn't even know what Quick Course was.
For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the result.
Oh, so they are dead.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
Yeah, what a cruel thing to do. It's almost as if I might have done it.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Oh my...
Okay! Time for the next question!
Oh, at least you keep me from falling asleep.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
The second motive, it was money? Oh yeah, it was secrets. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed, so the theme was past.
I got it! was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
Me wetting the bed.
embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next
We didn't have
question.
too many motivations.
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
That was money. Reason Celeste and yeah, money. Money, agreed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Damn, my computer's cold.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Money.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Probably for some overarching theme.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Last one was like revenge.
Can you tell me the motive behind...
Was it? Yeah, I do with Monokuma. Betrayal.
I got it!
It was betrayal.
It was betrayal.
Precisely. You see,
I have mushrooms on my head, so I am constantly tripping out, and I am probably going to die from the roots implanted in my skull.
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
Such as the reveal of her being Sans, and her kick-ass game that probably was a joke. I'm checking Steam page anyway.
It looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Overarching theme.
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
I prefer this
In
one.
fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
I guess that's fair.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair
To the world.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
What you peasants won't understand such a thing.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
I guess if you're hoping for something taken away from you, you feel the opposite of grand.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna fall asleep.
Aren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
Why don't you tell me how you feel?
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is...
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
I just wanted to create something that would make a medium-sized playthrough, not double the amount of videos on my channel.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place.
I don't know if it's double, but that's a just estimated guess. Screenshot.
That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
Because it's an apocalypse out there.
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
It is an apocalypse, isn't it? The outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair.
Zombies.
Now then, open sesame!
How bad is it?
Behold, the world beyond the school walls!
In Japan, at the very least.
This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
New Zealand's probably fine. Not that I've ever been. Oh god. How motherfucking rich are you? You're just a supermodel.
What the?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
So if we beat you to death, it'll stop. Why fucking solve the mystery when you can beat her to death? It's not like she's magical. Hero, grab her neck, and fucking Swimmer can kick her in the head until she dies.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
Welcome to my apocalypse. And I don't want to say... What is it we should recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just...
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
More pinkus.
I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse no more. Because now it's time for the final class try.
Oh, were we already in one? God damn it.
Come on, bitches. Remember what the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
Wait,
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
you decide Jack would know?
You're telling us to remember. What am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody.
You decide Jack can.
No, that's wrong.
Leave it up to the serial killer to save the day.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Fuck yeah, tell her to now.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh. No, no.
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye. Roger, you got it, Captain.
Yes. I always knew the French were up to something.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember all the stuff it showed?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know. Oh my God, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
That's the tragedy.
A tragedy?
Okay, then maybe a global takeover could equate to, like, other stuff.
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
That'd be Death's kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
We beat her to death. This global crisis stops.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Yes, it's much worse than Monokuma starting World War III. Except it's very one-sided.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
That's not accurate.
Come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
Your life.
It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Oh boy.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
They fell.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going.
So,
Fair
no
enough.
matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
I do, actually.
But
Helps streamline the
I
process.
think it might be a disease. Getting bored so easy, I mean.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Oh no, not the elites.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
What?
I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Damn it.
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
What was I here for? Makoto. 2 years ago. What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I'm just gonna keep recording and not stop and split this into multiple
I
episodes.
understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand what are the memories I took from you.
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
A school
I
life?
just don't know what's going.
Still, we have to have so somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. But Junko says it's true, we first came here 2 years ago. But the rest of us only remember getting here within the last week, a few weeks or so. Our life at Hope's Peak. That's what it obviously is.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Well, I am commonly known as the smartest one here. Maybe Koiko, but I don't know.
This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
So we know what the tragedy is, we know who you are, we know what we
I
forgot.
don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
That explains the ball.
That's not possible.
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
God damn it.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
I don't want to believe it, but oh god damn it.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just...
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. I know what it's it.
Freaking old.
Everyone's so good.
I know exactly what it is.
Never lose.
We've been living here for... Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
I missed.
This is all just...
Plus,
Ah.
freaking old.
I have to get rid of those little words. These hitboxes aren't great.
I could never lose.
We've been living here for... Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone... Heck, I've never even...
This is all just...
God damn it.
Plus,
God fucking damn it. Wow, I'm getting worked up. I'm tired.
2 years. I could never lose.
we've been living here for... Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Bitch.
No, that's wrong.
It's gonna break your minds. I'll do that next time because this video is originally it's like an hour 30 minutes long and I can't really deal with that.